How's it going, Pisces? So I wanted to go ahead and just pick up on your energy today, see what messages the divine has for you. I'm feeling like I'm going to use my new deck. I moved and I couldn't find any of my decks. So hopefully this is the last move I do, because with moving you lose a lot of stuff, you know? So I bought me a new deck, which is really cute. I got me a pink deck here. It's like the original Rider deck, but it's pink. You know, so let's see what the spirit has for you today. All right, so I'm getting a little bit of hesitation. I feel like you want to be there for people like you normally are. You want to be, really, I'm feeling like you want to be in a headspace to where things is going okay for you at this point. Instead of you putting yourself to the back burner when it comes to life in general, your struggles, your finances, your career, where you're headed. You got bills too. You got, you know, things you're passionate about, certain goals you want to meet. And so I feel like now you're taking back just as much help and as much attention and time and physical presence that you normally give people. And I'm feeling a little hesitation, or I'm feeling that you're not too comfortable because you're so used to being there for everybody. You know, I have children, and I hear from like people who have children who are grown. They often say, I didn't know what to do once my children were grown, because they pretty much took my whole everything in my day. And now since they're grown and they're doing what they're doing, I don't really know what to do in my life. So what I have here, what I'm pulling here, since we're using the cards today, is a new opportunity. Just like I said, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new start for you, our new journey, a new journey into pouring into yourself. I feel like you're taking initiative to pour more into yourself, and some people will support you, which I feel like there's more people around supporting you than there isn't. And with that, what I'm feeling is that, you know, the naysayers are the things that kind of put you down, the doubt, the self-doubt. You got to like let go of that. I'm also getting here that you're in the early stages of achievement. Here with the career and success card, I'm getting used to these cards. I kind of want to actually read the cards too as I pick up on the energy for you. Early stages of achievement, first bonus, job related to status, a chance to make money, professional development, competitiveness, attention to detail. Yeah, so you're like in the early stages, and I feel like there might be a sense of like nervousness, like you're about to open up new doors for yourself, feel a certain type of way you never felt before, as far as like pouring more into yourself, saying no to people, you know, not being so accessible, not being there when everyone needs you, you know. And I feel like it's the time for that. And those that support you know that it's definitely the time for that. Yeah, so the past is definitely unhealthy involvement, greed, lust, constraint, fearful, obsessive, slavery, addiction, cruel, rottenness, pessimism, slavery, and seduction. I honestly, Pisces, some might not like me to say this, but I feel like you love being needed. You love being needed, but only when it's appreciated, right, Pisces? And I feel like a lot of people have been taking advantage of your kindness, your love. In particular, I'm getting a Virgo, I'm getting a Capricorn and a Taurus. That's just what popped in my head. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. And it can be anybody. It can be a lover. It could be somebody on your job. It could be your children. Whatever the case may be, as far as the person's sign, you already know it can be anybody's sign if this message resonates. I don't want you to think, oh, those three aren't, who I'm dealing with right now. But that's just what popped in my head. That's the energy that I'm picking up on right now. But it just seems like you've developed this codependency or just this comfortness and being someone's doormat, being someone's footstool, because you're so used to it. You've been doing it for so long. You love to feel needed, but there are times that you get upset because you feel like, are you going to see my effort? Are you going to see everything I do? Are you going to congratulate me? And those people who used and abused you in those kind of ways, they'll never admit to it. So there's no need for, what I should say, closure in that sense. There's no need to try to confront them and remind them of everything you did, remind them of everything you've done. It's time to just move on and focus on the new opportunity here, and that's focusing on yourself. Yeah, so yep, I have here ending card. This is the Ten of Swords. So it's ending of the suffering. This cycle in your life is done. It's done with. I feel, Pisces, for those of you who are tuning in, I feel like you've reached your limit. You reached your limit as far as just being this doormat, being a doormat for people. Someone calls you up and says, hey, I'm gonna come over, and then they never do. And then you call them and they don't answer the phone, or you're supposed to meet up to go somewhere. You get all dressed, right? And you're like, okay, well, I'm about to be on my way to the location we said we was gonna meet at. Are you on your way? They don't respond. Here you are dressed up. You probably done told people about, this date or this outing you're gonna go on with friends, family, whoever, and they just stand you up. I feel like this has happened a lot, and it doesn't necessarily have to be someone just standing you up. It can be someone just coming off as if they were one way and they were completely different when you opened up. That's why a lot of people put up walls. And I feel, Pisces, that for a while you never wanted to become someone who puts up walls. Someone who's not transparent. You're very free. You're very free flowing, free energy, accepting, and you can feel, and the reason why is because you can feel people's energies already. So you can't help but to be free and open and actually have empathy for things that you see that they don't even know you're able to see or feel. So with that being said, I also pulled the Ace of Swords. This is the last card that I just pulled. So we began the reading with the Ace of Pentacles, and we're ending the reading here with the Ace of Swords. Now, Pisces, this says determination, courage, freedom, new ideas, beginning of success, perfect timing, radical change, overcome obstacles, reach the goal, success, decision, start. Okay, so this is an absolutely amazing card to end with. Why? Because you began knowing what you're supposed to do, right? Coming in with good intentions, being refined with just what life brings. When you're a little too open, you're a little too free to the wrong people. So now I feel that with everything that has been laid out here, especially with the cards proving it, thank you, Spirit, is that you have been refined. You know what I'm saying? Now you have no more interest in being someone's footstool. You're not going to let somebody just use you no more. You're not going to ignore your gut feeling when you feel like someone's shady, when you feel like this person is a low-key hater. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's go ahead. Since I found my other deck, I'm going to actually see what this has here for you. This is the Rebel deck right here. I love the Rebel deck. The Rebel deck, I've had the Rebel deck for years now, and I love when other readers use the Rebel deck. Let's see, Spirit. What does Pisces need to take with them? All right, let's see here. We have shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. All right, so like I was saying, this can be on somebody's job site. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship type thing. It can be you need a new opportunity. You need to go ahead and take that opportunity that you're feeling within your gut is telling you to take, and just trust in God. I'm gonna pull one more. Make it rain, because money's coming. It's going to be a good, investing in yourself is the best investment that you can ever make. You know, and don't ever let anybody tell you anything wrong. Let's see right here. I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels here. I also love these cards too. So I have other cards that I cannot find, but it'll come in due time. I need to probably get some more anyway. I'm actually making my own cards. I'm in the process of doing that. Okay, so we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Right. Oh my goodness, Pisces. So that's not necessarily saying that you need to go ahead and start dating if you're like, you know, not feeling like you're ready to date and stuff like that right now. But the inner you wants to come back out. I feel like you can't just keep dwelling on wanting an apology from people or wanting people to even change, and see that you had the best interest for them and that y'all can be together, and you know what I'm saying, as friends, as co-workers, as lovers, and be cool. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. All right. So it's power in what you speak, and it's power in what you think. If something ain't for you, go ahead and just say that's not in my path, right? I heard that from my cousin, and I feel like that really applies to my life, and it applies to everyone's life. Because very soon you will see everything that's playing on in your mind. You gotta like get your mind, reprogram your mind back on course, and very soon you will see that you didn't make the wrong choice. You didn't make the wrong choice at all for putting yourself first. Okay, Pisces. So that is what I have for you today. I hope this message resonates with you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and I'll see you soon. All right. If you have any requests as well, feel free to leave it in the comments. I have some people ask me to expound on a reading, or just kind of get more in detail with the love part or the finance part, anything like that. Anything you need from me, just let me know. All right, peace.